Alright, so Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the World Class Championship Wrestling review series. We are mid-October of 1983. The return of the reviewed match. They do not give a date and time for this, but the network does speak to the World Class Network, that is, at the time. This being a fan-requested, reviewed match. Kerry Von Erich and Buddy Roberts from an earlier date. So being that we have reviewed all the TV in the last almost 2 years, no need to review that here. First news segment of the 4 that are on this program. Sunshine and Jimmy Garvin introduced the new valet, who, for this record, is not given a name at this point, for Sunshine. She is going to do the dishes, she is going to get the laundry, she is going to wash the car, and do all other chores. It is seen that this lady is not thrilled with her duties from her facial expressions, but she doesn't fight it. Garvin says they are both busy people, that he, as the America's champion, doesn't have time to do many of these things. He gets her a piece of diamond jewelry, diamond necklace, not necklace, rings and earrings and the like, and now a valet of her own. We move into the first match of the week, and that is Kamala with Skandar Akbar versus Art Cruz. As is to be expected, Kamala really has yet to be tested, at least on television. Chops and punches and kicks and the like. Cruz, I think, hits about 2 or 3 offensive maneuvers in the entire match. A couple of weak punches, but nothing more than that. Big splash by Kamala gets the victory for Kamala. And then we move into the semi-main event of the evening, which is the Freebirds versus Chris Adams and Johnny Mantell. And Freebirds are in, I guess, what you'd consider relatively new jackets. Michael Hayes and Buddy Roberts are your Freebirds of record here. And of course, they're using the 2 out of 3. Hayes always looks good. Roberts still wearing the crazy wig. And Adams and Mantell have teamed before. It is clear that Michael Hayes is the leader of the team for the purposes of this particular match. Roberts does wear the wig to the ring, but doesn't stay in it. Various more speed-related moves, drop kicks, and leapfrogs and the like from Chris Adams sends Buddy out to the floor. Hayes comes in of his own accord, doesn't fare much better, and the Freebirds are quickly running away from Chris Adams, as is Jimmy Garvin in other areas of World Class. Some cheating tactics, and Hayes is on top, trying to choke Adams out. Mantell, not in the early stage of the match. Not quite sure why he's set up for the hot tag here, as he is the less flashy of the two, and you would think you'd want to save your flashy guy to come in off the hot tag. The Freebirds do break the match down quite a bit. It's amazing to me, looking episodically at World Class, how much losing the Freebirds actually do, even though they are remembered as one of the best teams in the world. Proof that wins and losses don't matter if you know how to get your heat back. Armbar by Hayes. Hayes tags back in, cuts the ring off on Adams quite a bit, and Adams has spent way too much time in the ring for this particular foray, at least some people might say. He does make a comeback and eventually tags off to Johnny Mantell. The tag gives him a certain level of advantage, and Hayes goes flying across the ring. Mantell manages to hold things in a meaningful grip. The match itself continues to be back and forth, where the Freebirds can get cheating, they also get a momentary advantage. That never seems to change. Clothesline by Roberts, and he takes Mantell down. All four guys back in the ring as a chaos spot ensues. Bulldog attempted by Buddy Roberts, but he doesn't get the job done with it. On Chris Adams. Adams comes back up, hits a super kick to Buddy Roberts, and hits the 3 count and gets the victory. We now go to our main event, the America's Champion, Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin versus David Von Erich. Obviously, Garvin and Von Erich, specifically Kevin, although David is more valuable here. Also, to be fair, Jimmy having 2 women is a notable thing. Chris Adams makes a challenge, calls Jimmy Garvin a coward, and Garvin basically says he has nothing to prove to Chris Adams, and so their rivalry that started several months ago rekindled here. David certainly has Garvin easy in hand for the first few minutes with arm locks and arm bars. David also can kick back up and slow the match back down as needed. It is clear that a few cheats and cutting off of the arm is all that Jimmy needs to get things going in his direction of intention. And David, though, goes right after Jimmy pretty consistently, misses a knee drop, and that is a major movement of negativity for Jimmy Garvin, or for Von Erich. And then we see an attempted pinfall. Doesn't get what he wants out of it. Kamala makes his way into the ring and leads to a disqualification victory for Von Erich. Kamala beats down David Von Erich. Finally, we see the claw on Kamala. So we finally have seen a chink in the armor of Kamala, that being the claw. And that will close the 15th of October edition of the World Class program. And we'll be back with more right after this.